Hi, families. Welcome to CGHS's open house. We're so excited to have you here virtually to learn a little bit more about our school. My name is Meghan Janci. I am the school director at DSST CGHS. It has been one of the privileges of my lifetime to help build CGHS from the start. Previously, I was at DSST Green Valley Ranch High School, but have been here for the past 5 years. With me here is our Associate School Director, Mr. Nate Reven.
Hi, my name is Nate Reven. I've been at DSST my 11th year. Very excited to be here. I'm the Associate School Director, primarily in charge of culture and helping run the school the best we possibly can. It's a pleasure to meet all of you.
Awesome. So tonight our goals are that you will understand a little bit more about the DSST model, and we'll also understand what makes DSST Conservatory Green High School so special. So we have lots of information to share with you and some cameos by some students and staff. So we wanted to start with a little bit of just who are we? What makes DSST and CG special? The most important thing to start with are our core values. We build a community and relationships that are based around our core values, and they are integral to the relationships that we have with students and with staff. Second, we have incredibly high expectations for our students, but we pair that with an incredible level of support. We know that in order to reach those high expectations, students need various forms of support, and we are here to provide that to each and every one of our students. And then lastly, we have a big focus on students being college ready. We have an incredible college success team that works to support students both in making choices about where they'll go to school, as well as helping them navigate that process. Lastly, we believe that 100% of students belong at DSST and can graduate from DSST. We are here to serve every single child, no matter their needs or their interests. And so we are excited to tell you a little bit more about what that might look like for your students. I talked a little bit about our core values here. They are on our walls, but more importantly, in our hearts. You will see staff and students talking about these frequently. How are we doing in living our core values? How can we better live our core values? Because we know that these values serve our students both in high school and as they continue on into college. There's a couple things that we think are really integral to an excellent education at DSST. Relationships are obviously a foundation of it. We think that it's really hard for students to learn from teachers that they don't like. And so our teachers spend a lot of time cultivating strong relationships and getting to know students as individuals so that they can best support them. Another way that we support 100% of our students is with our advisory system. This is a small group of about 15 students, kind of like a homeroom, where there is an advisor for every student to work on making sure they get the academic support they need, the social emotional support they need, and to help build a smaller community within the larger school. The advisor also serves as a point of contact for families to make sure that you can always get questions answered or have a go-to person if you're having a challenge. We have a smaller school model so that we can know our students individually and meet their needs as a whole student, not just a number in a building. We've expanded our mental health team this year to support our students. As we know, the return to school has been challenging, and we want to make sure we're supporting not just students academically, but also social and emotionally. And then lastly, an additional support that we provide is some after-school tutoring options to help support students with completion of homework or with study skills, with understanding content to make sure that students are getting more one-on-one individual time. Talk a little bit more about the advisory program and its importance in our school. We have a short video from Mr. Paulos, one of our current advisors, about advisory.
Hello, my name is Sophonius Paulos. I am the Special Education AT here at DSST Conservatory Green. I'm here to talk to you a little bit about advisory. One way that we build a strong community here at DSST is through advisory. Advisory is a time for students and teachers to bond, check in on overall well-being of a student, whether that be grades, day-to-day activities in school, and after-school activities. And advisory overall is just an amazing time for students and teachers to create those connections with their peers and their advisor, and building that stronger community as a whole. And I can attest to this because I was a former student at DSST, and now I'm an advisor to 17 amazing 11th graders. So I saw it firsthand on how important and how engaging advisory could be for students and teachers as well. So overall, a great place for community building.
In addition to all of this incredible support, we have obviously a high focus on academics and academic success at CG. One of the things we're incredibly proud of is being the only high school in the city of Denver to achieve the #1 high school rating and the highest possible rating of Blue Distinguished on the last SPF. The metrics include for SPF student growth, achievement, parent satisfaction, and student satisfaction. While SPF no longer occurs, we still have the highest student and parent satisfaction and engagement ratings of any high school in all of Denver, and are incredibly proud of the work of our community in being the #1 high school in Denver. In addition, we have incredible transformational academic results. Here you can see our 9th grade PSAT average scores compared to other DSST schools, other Denver schools, as well as the state and national averages, with DSST students far exceeding the national average. You can see here some additional PSAT scores for our 9th graders. And we know that these were a couple years ago. And so last year, we had our seniors also take the SATs. And you can see here our 2020 12th grade SAT average scores, which continue to outpace the district, the state, and the national average. We support our students to achieve these scores with rigorous courses. And you can see here 9th grade courses that a student might take if they're entering their 9th grade year. Composition, humanities, math, physics, Spanish, and then a creative core elective that students are able to choose. We offer the highest number of college level and honors coursework at any DSST school, and currently over 50% of our students are enrolled in at least one honors or AP class. You can see here the list of honors and AP courses that students can take throughout their year. Many students also take the AP exam to earn college level credit before they even leave high school. Students are able to choose their elective each year, and we offer 5 pathways of creative core electives. So in addition to PE and Spanish, students also get to choose a creative core elective from visual arts, engineering, computer science, performing arts, or music. And we also have a focus on biosciences for our seniors as well. If you want more detail or want to see more courses information, you can look at our complete course catalog on our website, which has all of our course offerings. All of this hard work in high school is to support our students being able to enter and persist through college. In order to do that, we have incredible college counseling and student support in the college success space. DSST is well known for 100% of its graduates being accepted to a 4-year college and university, and this was no exception at CG. In 2020, we had our first graduating class, and these students, 100% of them graduated and were accepted to a 4-year college or university, which was absolutely incredible. You can see a photo of them in our first graduation ceremony here. In order to support students with college placement, students have a college seminar class. This is curriculum specifically focused on college learning, and they get this all 4 years as a push into their English course, and they align their curriculum based on the feedback we get from alumni and best practices for supporting students into and through college. Students attend college visits yearly to be able to understand what college campuses are out there, what they like and don't like about college campuses, and be able to get exposed to different experiences in different places. And then lastly, there's a really personalized approach to college placement at CG. We have an entire college counseling team, which is dedicated solely to college success. They spend their time meeting with students and families to talk about financial aid, fit, majors, to support with college essays and scholarships. So this is an incredible resource for students as they navigate this college process. Like I said, we're incredibly proud of our first class of graduates of CG with 100% college acceptance. Here you can see the incredible range of schools that our students were accepted to in our very first year. We're going to take a minute right now to hear from one of our alums, Ariana, talking about her experience with college success at CG.
Hi, my name is Ariana King. I'm a recent graduate from CG, and I'm here to discuss college success and how it helped me get into college. So for me, college success was a time where I could focus all of my attention onto getting the essays, applications, scholarships, and other research completed, and it made sure I wasn't putting things off until the last minute and, becoming stressed once those deadlines approached. Also, college success gives lots of tools and tips for the college application process, which are very helpful. It makes things much easier. And these tools are things that I would not have personally known about without college success. So I'm very grateful for that. And overall, college success is a really great support system. They give lots of great advice for problems that you might encounter while in college. And the advice has been very helpful for me so far. College success is really great. Take advantage of it. And I hope you guys learn lots. Thank you.
An incredibly important aspect of our program is our internships. This is junior year. Each junior has a trimester-long internship of about 50 hours, which is an off-campus opportunity to explore their passions and interests in the real world. You can see here some of the places that Conservatory Green High School students have had internships. And this is an incredible learning opportunity for students, as well as a chance to make connections, build references, and have really incredible, deep experiences to talk about on their college application. Many students report that this really helps them solidify what their passions are and what they're interested in, or what they're not interested in after doing an internship.
Now, let's go ahead and talk about what happens outside of the classroom. There's a lot of opportunity at DSST Conservatory Green, and it starts with our clubs and extracurriculars. On the left here, you'll see a long list of clubs that we currently have and have had in the past that students either started or had an adult start to help create a positive environment within our school building. We have a dedicated time every Wednesday from 1:35 to 2:15 to talk about clubs and for students to be able to participate in them at a high level. Now we have one student in particular who's a member of our executive council who will talk about what clubs has meant to her so far this year.
My name is Yvette Garcia. I'm a senior here at DSST Conservatory Green. And in this school, there are many different clubs, ranging from wrestling to art club and more. Many of the students here are part of a club, myself included. At the school, I'm part of the student council. So far, I like it because the members are helping plan the dance. In this club, we are working as a team to make sure that we get all the small details planned for the homecoming dance. The school doesn't just make the clubs. Many of the clubs are student-led, such as the club that I created, Women's Health. The club is mostly led by me and is inclusive to anyone who identifies as female. And the point of Women's Health Club is to have a safe, comfortable space for the young ladies at the school to ask questions and to talk about important issues that revolve around this topic.
Thank you, Yvette. We also have a ton of sports available here. We are CHASA sanctioned and a Division 3A school. And as part of that, we are able to have sports within our own school listed at the top and sports that we are able to share with Northfield High School listed below. Sports is a huge part of our school and we're very excited to be able to offer students lots of opportunities here. We also love creating a positive environment. This starts with things like spirit weeks, pep rounds, and of course, homecoming and prom. These are 3 different events among many others that help create a really positive environment at DSST Conservatory Green. Another part of this is gradual release. We want to make sure that over the course of their high school experience, students are able to learn more and experience more. Things like that include Food Truck Fridays. Every Friday, we have a food truck coming to the school where the students are able to eat other things besides cafeteria lunches. Off-campus lunch for juniors and seniors, a chance for students to go off campus. Off periods for seniors, and of course, college visits around the city and state. Now, it's also nice to know that we are on a shared campus. The part of that that's really nice is that we have world-class facilities, athletic fields, and shared spaces that aren't usually accessible to smaller schools. That means we have a full-service cafeteria, additional gyms and sports fields, and of course, updated music and theater upgrades and auditorium that are above and beyond typical DSST facilities. This is a really great resource for our students, for them to have a wonderful experience over the course of their years here.
That in this brief presentation, you got to hear a little bit more about academics, college success, extracurriculars, and athletics at DSST CG, and that you are interested in being a part of the Hornet community. If you are, a little bit about the school choice process. It's really important to note that there is no testing or qualifications to apply. Any student and family can apply to DSST CGHS. If you are a student at middle school,
I'm so sorry.
There are no testing or qualifications to apply. Any student or family can apply to be a student at DSST CGHS. If you are a CG middle school 8th grader, you have an automatic seat waiting for you at CGHS. If you preference another school and are accepted, though, your seat is forfeited and can be opened up to other students. If you preference CGHS first in the school choice process, there's a good opportunity to receive a seat. However, we typically have a waitlist year to year, so if you are interested in CGHS, we recommend that you choose us first for an opportunity for a seat at CGHS. Thank you so much for joining us to learn a little bit more about the school. In order to stay connected with us, please follow us on Facebook or Instagram. We post updates frequently about what is happening in our school and our community, so you can see a little bit more about what is happening at CG. If you have any additional questions, please feel free to reach out to me directly. My contact information is on the next slide. And you can give me a call at the school or send me an email and I will respond back to you to answer any questions you might have about DSST CGHS and what the experience of being a Hornet student is like. Thank you so much for joining us, and we hope to talk to you soon. Bye.
Thank you.